It's time once again for an update from the City of Brooklyn Park. The mayor is with us. Jeff
Hi.
Lundy, welcome. Let's talk about community meetings. You've had a few recently. Tell us how they went, what the response was, and what's maybe the next step in talking to the community.
Yeah, I think right now we've been talking all about, police reforms and some of those things that, the outcome of the murder of Mr. Floyd in Minneapolis. And so we're trying to be aware of that conversation. And with COVID, it's kind of changed the rules. We can't have these big group meetings, have people. So we've been looking for innovative ways, Facebook Live, with CCX, and looking for ways to connect. And throughout this summer, probably July and August, we're going to be connecting with as many people as we can in many different ways. Some are just small Zoom meetings, telephones. We're trying to gather input on what we as a city should look at for police reforms, some of which we've done and some which we haven't. So we're really just trying to eyes and ears open scenario.
All right, also a couple other things related to COVID. Let's talk a little bit about assistance for families. So rental has become an urgent need for people. What are some ways people can find some help in the local area?
Yeah, I think the best way if you're looking for help in Brooklyn Park is continue to go back to our COVID webpage. It's continually updated, so there's new information. Everything there is current. So as new stuff comes out, we put it back in there. It's the best place I can tell people to go to. It's where I send people to because I know that I'm giving them the latest and greatest. And so we're very aware that people's needs are changing. And so we're just trying to make sure people are connected.
And SEEP is one of those partners as well. So again, links through the city to SEEP here in the local area. Let's talk summer recreation, talk about changing things through COVID. How have they changed? What can people do to get out and get active?
Well, earlier, a couple months ago, we were talking about we couldn't have anything, and now all of a sudden we can start opening things up. So as rules change, we're trying to offer programming because we know summer programming is important to our youth and our adults. And so we're continuing to say, hey, where we can make changes and offer programs, we're going to as soon as we can. So people need to keep updating and go out to the city website. Our summer program guide, the revised guide, is out.
Okay, very good. That's for the younger kids. Now for a little older and maybe families looking to shop, Farmers Market has a new location at the Community Activity Center, and I would guess some COVID guidelines as well. Is that right?
Yeah, and it was just a ability that we can provide some spacing. So all we have to do is try to provide an environment where people can space out. And so that was one of those ways.
93rd Avenue, let's talk construction for a minute. That's been a spot of a lot of construction. How is it going? What can people expect?
Well, we'll see a light soon, so it depends on whether you like lights or not, but there'll be a light. And I think people taking a left there, there's been some accidents. They'll be safer, and so I think people will welcome that part unless they're trying to get south and hit the lights again.
Final note, Stone Mountain Plaza, some development happening in the city. Tell us about that excitement.
Yeah, I think with COVID, we were worried development would stop, and it hasn't. I mean, it's slowed down a little bit, but projects are in motion, staying in motion. And so I think, the important thing about Stone Mountain Plaza is that lots of restaurants are opening up, getting free. So we fought hard to get restaurants here. People need to get it back out there. And if you're sick and eating at home, perfect excuse.
All right, look for that development coming. Mayor, thanks again for your time. And again, as the mayor mentioned, go to the city's website to find out much more and get current information. Thanks for being with us.
Learn more about The Connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.